In the quiet countryside of South Dakota, a massive meteor had crashed, sending shock waves that rumbled through the town of Burren, awakening its peaceful inhabitants from their slumber. As dawn broke, an enormous crater, in all its unfathomable depth and terrifying magnitude, scarred the earth where once lay a flourishing cornfield. The local police were the first responders, cordoning off the site as they anxiously awaited the arrival of specialized investigative units. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, and an obscure entity only known as Division 7 Inches were swiftly dispatched, their heavily equipped vehicles surrounding the crater like a battalion readying for war. The meteor was unlike any seen before, extraordinarily large and ominously pulsating with an eerie glow. A search team, consisting of experts from each dispatched unit, was sent to investigate its labyrinthine crevices, each one a dead end. The final passage, however, revealed a wall sturdier than the rest. "Well, gentlemen," said Agent Ford from Division 7, a grizzled veteran with countless encounters under his belt. "Time for some fireworks." A C-4 charge was placed, and upon detonation, a burst of dust and debris erupted from the meteor, temporarily obscuring vision. When the dust settled, the astonished team gazed upon the inner workings of what was unmistakably a spaceship. It was a technological marvel with controls and interfaces unlike anything ever seen on Earth. Alien in the most literal sense. And then, there were the occupants. Alien beings encased in glass filled with a dense, viscous liquid. It was the quintessential image of beings in stasis, their forms defying all terrestrial biological norms. As the team ventured deeper, they found several alien objects, devices, tools, and weapons that defied the grasp of human comprehension. One of the objects, picked up by a scientist from NASA, Dr. Bailey, suddenly sprung to life, releasing a bright, pulsating beam. "What did I just do?" Bailey gasped. Before anyone could respond, an alien, separated from the encased group, seemingly awakened by the object's activation, emerged from the shadows. Its form was horrifying and mesmerizing all at once. A tall, slender silhouette radiating an indescribable energy. In mere moments, chaos ensued as the alien retaliated against the intrusion. Screams echoed within the confines of the spacecraft. Communication links went silent, and the search team was lost. Hours passed. Burren collectively held its breath. When a second and then a third search team were sent and failed to return, a cold fear settled upon the authorities. The meteor was not just a meteor. It was a beachhead, an alien outpost, and they had awakened its guardians. When the beings finally emerged, they bore the remnants of the human search teams, bodies mutilated beyond recognition, reconfigured, stripped of all non-vital organs and materials. These grotesque figures were deposited near the police barricade, a macabre offering from the interstellar visitors. The police and military personnel, in shock and despair, opened fire, but their bullets seemed to bounce off an unseen force field surrounding the aliens. The creatures, however, appeared more confused than threatened. Then, something unthinkable happened. The mutilated bodies twitched, groaned, and to the terror of all present, revealed themselves still alive, living in this tortured state. It was a vision straight from the depths of a nightmare, yet it was happening in the harsh light of reality. The alien creatures returned to their ship without retaliation. The spacecraft hummed to life, sending off waves of energy that caused the surrounding Earth to tremble. With a bright flash and a sonic boom, it departed as swiftly as it had arrived, leaving the people of Burren in a stunned silence. The Meteor-cum spaceship was gone, leaving behind only a massive crater and the tortured remnants of those who dared to explore it. The survivors, if they could be called that, were carefully moved into the emergency medical facilities, their bodies an amalgamation of pure horror and scientific fascination. Doctors and scientists were flabbergasted. How could these humans, reduced only to vital organs, still be alive? In the aftermath, the people of Burren mourned their lost and damned. Reports were filed, footage reviewed, and evidence catalogued. The town fell into a state of quiet dread, each citizen grappling with the horrors they had witnessed. Meanwhile, the top brass across the country, from the president down to local police chiefs, wrestled with the knowledge of the catastrophic event and the many questions it raised. How many of these alien outposts were strewn across the universe? When would they return? and would humanity be ready? In the end, Burren was left with the haunting memory of the meteor, the aliens, and the horrific fate of their fellow townspeople. The event served as a grim reminder to all of Earth. In the grand cosmic scale, humanity was but a tiny, perhaps insignificant player, and they had just been given a terrifying glimpse of the powers lurking among the stars. When you subscribe, be sure to click the notification bell. Click here for more true scary stories.